Over the years, Nigeria has produced and ratified some agricultural policies specifically targeting crops. One of such is the tomato policy approved since 2019. Implementation of this policy hasn't been as widespread as it should be. The tomato policy is aimed at increasing investment in the tomato value chain, supporting the adoption of agronomic practices that reduce post-harvest losses in order to boost productivity, such as using cleaner water, plastic crates instead of raffia baskets, proper harvest and transport timing, etc. Curbing incessant importation of tomato paste into the country, and so on. Overall, the aim is to boost local production of tomatoes and tomato paste to support local consumption while adopting measures that prevent importation of tomato paste and concentrates into the country. To drive implementation, the NABG has engaged stakeholders in workshops and roundtable discussions to identify the gaps hampering its technical implementation and providing solutions where needed.
If we have produced or plant and harvest more tomato fruits, if they don't have the off-takers, the processors, it's as good as the policy is not working. As at now, as we speak, we have about 4 players that are really committed into the backward integration of the tomato policy. But we need more players. These players are also engaging with the farmers, though. But the right species to give to the farmers, that this is what you can plant to give us the right amount of what we can use in the tomato paste, because it is not all tomatoes that you can use to get what is it called tomato paste. They have the right species which they use. So I think that is where NABG is supposed to come in. Look at the species. Okay, how can we do to encourage these farmers, the right seeds, the right fertilizer, and what's it called? Discuss with the off-takers that we have this. Please, how can you help in collaborating with the farmer?
The Nigerian Agribusiness Group, we find them a very important and useful partner because as an organization, as a program, we work through partners. And one of our components, which is enabling environment, that we are also expected to improve policies. So we identify NABG, which is a platform of different agro-allied enterprises. And then especially for us from the vegetable sector, we think they have a very good platform that will advocate and then speak to government and to private sector. So in doing an analysis, we concluded on working with them to help us in policy advocacy for the vegetable sector, to push also agenda for the private sector. But most importantly, we work with them on the implementation of the tomato policy. Specifically, we worked with them on the credit risk guarantee for the National Agricultural Tomato Crate Dealers Association. We also worked with them on the tomato policy, talking about the backward integration. So these are part of what we have worked with NABG.
Alhaja Omotayo Atoba is leveraging information to drive CSA adoption in her business. Her net house in Lagos has the capacity to produce tomatoes and bell peppers all year round. Her daughter, Omolola, who also works on the farm, shares some insights.
The greenhouse journey started 4 months ago after the layer period when the cost of tomato rose up, and that's when we started the greenhouse. We started from the nursery period where we nursed the seedlings, and after it grew, we transported them into these grow bags which the tomatoes are in now. Yeah, and so it has been 4 months period now, and we've started the harvesting. We harvested some few weeks ago where we sold, and we also sold at the World Food Day. Some of the tomatoes, we sold the peppers and the tatashes too.